Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Hits and Picks, Season 2, Week 6. How are Brady, Jake, and JT? How are you guys doing?
I thought you were going to say 4-6.
Shut up.
But I'm doing good. I'm just kind of in a mindset now to where, like, I know WVU is not going to be good, and I don't know about Denver. So, like, I'm in a good mood, I guess. I don't have any expectations right now.
That's hoop season.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking hoop season.
And as I said, rewind the tape, West Virginia, we're a basketball school. So, like, I don't even know what the big deal is.
Facts.
JT, welcome.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be here. Not going to lie. This side of the table, I'm a little off right now. But I will get comfy. I sit where Ty sits.
Oh, okay.
My mic's on.
This mic's fine.
Jesus, Melvin, get me off my fucking game already.
Oh, my God.
He's
One of
Mike
the
2.
minions. One of Melvin's minions.
He's Mike 2, Melvin.
Christ.
One of your minions fucking turning on you already.
Who's Mike 5?
The volume over here, does that need turned?
Okay, yeah, we're good.
We're good.
Yeah, we're fine.
God, we're already in fucking shambles.
You're supposed to be a minion, man.
I'm a minion of everybody.
You're Melvin's minion.
Yeah.
There's only 2 Melvin's minions so far. You guys are...
Yeah, and they're not invited back.
No, I have 2 Melvin's minions. It's not a coincidence that the first Melvin's minion went 7-3 and is in first of the guest pickers, so... Fully expecting Melvin Minion number 2 to...
So what's like? Are you just trying to get all the guest pickers on your side? Like, is that like
no one else
what
is
you're
on my
trying to
side
do?
here. Might as well get the guest pickers.
What about
Yes,
six
that's
last
what he's
week?
trying to do.
Yeah,
Six
it
was
sounds like
six.
it.
Did
you
he
know.
text you before this?
No.
And try?
I plead the 5th.
No, the answer's
Oh,
no.
I plead the
no.
He
5th.
definitely
He
texted
definitely
it.
did.
He definitely
He
did,
did.
dude.
The
Plead
answer's
the
no.
fifth.
The answer's no. I'm doing great, thanks, Ty. I appreciate you asking. Notre Dame was on a bye week, so no news on that front. But hoop season, yeah.
News on anything else?
You want to
Yeah, shout out Jake for calling me out. I appreciate him.
How about you let everyone know exactly what was going on in the group text earlier?
So I didn't pay attention really to the group text at all. The only thing that I really saw was everybody was kind of coming at me because of a personal conversation me and Jake had on Saturday when I came to his house. I had mentioned I was 0-4 at that point on the 5-5. I rallied. I really pulled it together and went 5-4. But I had told him that I wasn't drinking the coffee with mayonnaise. But, it took everything within me to will my guys to win, and I'm now at 5-4, so now Jake's going to drink the coffee.
So you weren't going to do it, basically.
Hold on, wait.
But the thing, but what I
Whoa,
told
whoa,
him,
whoa,
I'm
whoa.
spilling out the truth right now. Let me talk. Let me talk.
I didn't
Minion?
say-
Minion?
I didn't say
Leave
anything.
me out of this, Neil.
I didn't say anything about our personal conversation. I didn't bring up the fact
Yeah, you
that you
did.
were ripping Brady about the prop bet in the group text. I didn't bring up the fact that you were ripping Ty that he's in last place in the group text.
What?
All I brought up was that you weren't drinking the coffee.
Is this true?
Are we going to fight?
I did not say that about Ty. I ripped Brady after you ripped Brady for you forcing a player prop. I came down and I said, I'm not drinking the coffee. I said, that's disgusting. And then Jake kind of, talked me off the ledge a little bit and said, well, maybe you could just do 3 ices
Not
instead.
a chance. That
Which was
gonna
not a
happen.
chance. Like, I probably would have just sucked it up and done it. But then here, to my surprise,
The
I'm just
mayo's
sitting
going
at
in.
work and I have 28 messages that I haven't read. And all of
Oh, dude, that's so much
Jesus
mayonnaise.
Christ. You want some
Do you have a-
coffee
I was
with
gonna
that
say, do you have
mayonnaise?
I wish you luck.
2 or 4?
But yeah, I appreciate Jake calling me out for this. And he's really
What if
gonna
it's
enjoy
just
this.
fire?
He might love it.
I'm hoping like it like becomes almost like
What if it curds?
Oddly enough, I don't taste the mayonnaise.
Put
Put
some more in.
No.
You didn't stir it enough. You didn't stir it up enough. You only got the top. You only got
Yeah,
the
it all
coffee
sank
on
to the
top.
bottom.
Here. Stir that bitch up a little bit more.
just so everyone knows this is mayonnaise.
This
JT,
is
if you want to
mayonnaise.
show the
It says mayo on
Yeah.
it.
it's homemade mayo,
It's
courtesy of
100%
Brady.
mayonnaise.
And what's the name of the kid that does this? Penn State's quarterback?
Will Levis.
Kentucky's quarterback, Will
Yeah.
Levis.
Yeah.
Kentucky's
Kentucky.
quarterback.
Shout out Will Levis. Someone tag him in this clip.
All I'm saying is whatever it is, it doesn't taste bad.
Okay.
Does it still taste like
Coffee?
yeah?
Can you? Jesus Christ! Jake squirted all over
Looks
the
like
table.
Elmer's glue.
Brady's special sauce.
I mean,
Oh,
like,
dude, it looks fucking gross.
I mean, like,
I was hoping
can,
it looked like a creamer almost.
oddly enough, you know how when you drink black coffee and it has that like kind of kick at the end, your gulp.
Yeah.
You don't have that with the nays.
JT,
dude.
what's it look like?
Well, it looks kind of just like creamer now, but when you first dumped it in there, it was just like all splotches of it.
Was that bad?
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, it looks gross. It looks like fucking mold.
Pass it around.
It
Oh
looks
my
like
God.
moldy coffee. Look at it.
That doesn't go together, dude. Taste
looks
Ty.
moldy.
Dude, Ty, just do it. Ty, just do
Dude,
it.
I might puke.
Ty, just do it.
I'm gonna
just
take.
do it.
I'll
Dude,
taste
I don't
it.
even like mayonnaise.
Just do it.
Okay, I'll try it.
I'm not
If
trying
someone
it. Don't even
else
go.
tries
I'll try it.
You don't like coffee.
Ty,
Will you
JT will
take
try.
one for
Ty,
the
I'll
team,
try.
though? Just go against Melvin. This
I
will
will,
get you
'cause I'm a
against
team
Melvin.
player.
Oh
I'll
my
try
God.
it.
I don't
We
like
get the
mayo.
whole table to do it, not him.
I don't like mayo.
I owe you my
I'll
life.
try it.
I don't like
That was my
either of
biggest thing.
these.
I don't like mayo.
But you like
don't
coffee?
like
Give it here,
mayo.
Brad. Give it here.
Don't
I'll
try
try
it.
Give it here. I'll
trying
try
it.
it. We'll pass it around.
Here we go.
God damn it.
Oh, man. Yeah. I mean, my personal opinion, those things shouldn't go together,
It
dude.
looks like there's eggs in it, like bug eggs. Yeah, I mean it's not good. Definitely not good.
Can you taste mayonnaise?
At the end.
Yeah, very, just a tiny bit. It's really not. Just you'll see what I mean. You can taste like a hint of it.
I mean, it's not that
It's
bad.
No,
It smells worse than it tastes.
it's not like I'm throwing it up. It's just like you can tell that
Yeah,
it's
you
not
can-
supposed to go together.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely mayonnaise.
It makes coffee more tolerable for me.
What?
Wow.
You fucking
It
weirdo.
does.
Dude, Ty kind of likes it too. Look at him. He's
I mean, it's
thinking.
not terrible.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, I'd imagine it was worse.
Melvin?
Melvin?
You gotta
Do
do
I
it
really
now.
have a choice?
Yeah.
No.
Let's go, dude.
Where's the dog mask? We should give him the dog mask.
How am I going to drink that with a dog mask?
He can't drop that.
Nah, dude. Oh.
Degree burns.
Did you ever watch that video where he dropped the ice, shattered it everywhere, proceeded drinking it?
He was like, I think I
swallowed
drank
glass.
glass.
That was the episode when he showed up shit canned.
This looks like the fake snow on the inside of a snow globe.
I
That's a
can get
very
that,
nice
yeah.
comparison.
Yeah.
Oh, I still taste the mayonnaise on my lips.
Mayonnaise is
bad.
nice though. I like mayonnaise. See, it's not terrible.
It's not
You're
terrible.
fine.
It's not
It
good.
doesn't go together.
Whoever drinks that normally is a fucking yeah, is a freaking
Oh,
psychotic.
damn. I thought Brady was going in for round two. I was like,
I can't believe you just said that that makes coffee more tolerable.
I just can't believe how it,
It
like
does.
it's
I
like
couldn't taste the coffee as much.
curdle.
Then why
Little-
wouldn't you like coffee with like cream and
I
sugar?
might
in
now.
it?
I might do that.
oh, my God. That
I will.
would be
I'll
awesome.
judge. I'll
Awesome.
judge you forever.
Hey.
I was hoping the best case scenario would be like, you know how mayo, it's like chunky almost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where like you put it in the hot coffee, it would kind of like melt into like a creamer
Yeah.
almost. But
It's just
that
in
is
little
not what I expected.
little beads of mayonnaise
That's,
now.
Yeah, that's what
So
it looks like.
when I squirted it in, originally, it looked like ramen noodles just all spread
That's
out
disgusting.
the coffee.
Nice.
It like didn't dissolve at all. It was just all noodly form.
That's disgusting. So Jake, great job on
Thank you.
keeping your word on the bet.
Hey, dude,
Unlike someone here,
I
would
keep my
have.
word.
So, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Do we need to talk about our team, like WVU Pitt? Do we need to do that?
Well, we stink. You guys stink.
Yeah.
Console. WVU's
Anything
console.
else? Like, do you want to really say anything about it?
WVU's consoled, but they are in the best part of the year where there will be those games that they win that they shouldn't, where you can win some
Yeah.
money on
Nope.
down the road.
We're gonna lose the rest of our games. Every single game.
We might.
We're not
So-
gonna win another game.
How long until
Not
Neil
happening.
Brown is fired then?
I don't
We'll
think
make
that
it
they're
easier.
gonna
Too
not
much
fire
money.
him. I bet you they don't even fire him. I
could
want
see
them
that-
to fire
I
him.
could see that being true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw somebody on the Twitter sphere comparing Mark Stoops, Kentucky's coach, they've let him be there for like 9 or 10 years, and his first 5-6 years were bad, and now he's finally starting to hit his stride. And with how much money we did pay Neil Brown in that extension, it kind of does make sense to ride it out to see. I just feel like at the same time, I go back and forth because, yes, we've been bad these last couple years, but at the same time, it's like, okay, you fire somebody, you're basically restarting the process over again.
Yeah.
And so I don't know.
Do you know our teams that we play left? Like our remaining
Dude,
schedule?
The Big 12.
Yeah.
We could lose every
I wasn't
single
even
game.
making a joke. Like,
my-
I seriously think we'll
Who
lose
farted?
every game. Not me.
I did.
It's probably the
That's
it's probably the
terrible.
coffee and the
It's the mayonnaise.
My main concern, not my main concern, but my main like problem with everyone sitting here saying like, "Oh, fire Neil Brown, fire Neil Brown." Some people in your fan base think that WVU is such like a win now program, and they're not.
But see, here's the thing.
But they're not.
Every
You know what I mean?
fan base has those fans, and I don't. I pretend those fans don't
I
exist.
know that, but I'm saying like it's not like you're a program like a. I'm talking like a. If somebody has a bad year, I'm trying like a Texas A&M. Like if they have an 8-4 year, they're still in win now mode because of like the players that they get to come in on a yearly basis.
I
Like,
know. I'm with you.
WVU can't like everyone that just says like after Neil Brown loses a couple games or has a couple bad years, like fire him. Who are you going to get that's just going to win now?
You
I
kind
agree.
of want to know a great example from last year of a big program like that, who they say was down. Clemson. They went 11-2, and
Right.
people were on their ass
Right,
because they had 1 year of not contending. So yeah, no.
I mean,
agree.
I'm not disagreeing that like Neil Brown probably makes some bonehead mistakes, but like I'm of the nature that who are they going to get? It's not going to happen. Just even if they got Nick Saban to come in next year, I don't see that turning around as a win now team.
Well, I mean, if you bring Nick
Well,
Saban,
okay, with the NIL whatnot, yeah.
Are you
I'm
saying
talking
there's
like-
a chance?
USC made a pretty quick turnaround.
Oh yeah, well, they also had 17 transfers.
But
Yeah.
here's the issue. Everybody knows this is going to be the last Red River showdown rivalry in the Big 12.
Yeah.
They're gone after this year. So at that point, you bring BYU in, you're bringing all these other schools in. The Big 12 essentially is wide open. I don't know if Neil Brown is that coach to where he can grab his nuts and be like, I'm going to try to be one of the new kings in the Big 12. But at the same time, I also don't know who else you would bring in unless you would fire Neil Brown, hire Graham Harrell as the head coach. I'm okay with that. But other than that, it's like the Big 12 is really up for grabs this year and next year. Like you have to stamp your name as soon as Texas and Oklahoma leave, and I just don't know if Neil Brown can do that. That's why I go back and forth.
I think you need Rich Rod back.
I would love Rich Rod.
I don't think Graham Harrell's going to be there that long either.
No.
No, I don't
Dude,
think he will
yeah.
be.
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
don't think he's going to be there very long.
I don't like him. All we do is fucking throw swing passes.
Yeah.
And we
That's-
ran the ball so much.
It's
in
run the ball
second
up the
half.
middle or throw a swing pass. It's
Yeah.
like the most obvious thing. It's like the play calls don't make sense at all. But
Shout out CJ Donaldson. Hopefully
Yeah,
he's,
shout
he's
out.
What
good
happened
soon.
to him?
He took like a knee to the back of the helmet when
Uh-huh.
he was getting tackled, and he went out.
Did he have to get carted off?
Yeah,
dude, it was
'Cause
scary.
They said he was out.
It was
Yeah, that
scary
sucks.
because like he was not even putting his thumb up. Like
Like
the guy on the stretcher like did this with his arm to make it look
like
like
he moved
he
his
put,
thumb, but the guy like moved the rest of his
yeah,
arm.
well,
like,
that's when I
you
was a
gotta
little
do
scared. I was
something.
like, "Fuck, is he paralyzed? Like he
Yeah.
can't even fucking move?"
Dude,
I
that's
mean-
like Tua. That Tua
Oh,
injury
dude.
was scary, man.
That was so scary, and it's so frustrating seeing him that Sunday get his head smashed against the Bills, get up wobbly. Then he turns around on a Thursday and gets hit like that. It's
Yeah.
like, damn.
Then
Yeah.
like the way his fingers were, like
Yeah.
it was yeah.
Well,
it was
I
scary.
heard Max Keller, which I know people don't like Max Kellerman, but he is prominent in boxing. Like that's where
Yeah,
he came from,
yeah,
so
yeah,
he
yeah.
knows boxing. And he was comparing it to like that. He said that very much scared him because that looks like an injury to where if that happens one more time, he might just be done from football. Period.
What's the movie with Will Smith?
Concussion.
yeah.
I saw a quote from the doctor who said he needs to just
I
hang
saw
it
that.
up now. Did you see
Yeah,
that too?
He
Yeah.
said retire right now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you saw like Sidney Crosby when he went through all that stuff. Like he was out a year and a half basically.
Yeah.
Like a concussion like that can keep you out for a long, long time. Someone suggested like at least a month after this last one.
I bet he plays like 5 weeks from now. I'd say more than a month. He'll,
That's probably smart.
But I mean, look at a big concussion knocked Pat White out for his entire career. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what's the
Yeah.
difference of that hit, the one hit that Pat White took, and the 2 concussions he had in 5 days.
They're all kind of different though.
I mean, I know that, but I'm saying like it looked pretty bad against the Bills.
Yeah.
And then it looked even worse against
the only
the
difference
Bengals.
you could say now is you have to assume the helmets are a little better, which I know that's not anything big, but you got to assume that the helmet pads and the way they protect the head are better now than they
take it a lot more serious now.
Yeah.
Concussions.
Isn't it
than
crazy
they
that
used to.
all of it takes is you getting tackled, thrown down on your head, like, and it hits off the turf, and that does it?
Yeah. Like as a kid or anything, did you ever like fall or something and like hit your head like without a helmet on? Like that would hurt.
I've had a few.
Yeah.
It's like the second
that
week.
alone kills. I mean, at least you have a
Do you
helmet.
remember
on,
me in
but-
grade school?
Oh yeah.
I've had
I
like
remember
2
Brady-
in grade school.
Yeah.
We were playing like jump ball in recess, and someone threw a ball, and Brady cracked his head off a telephone pole, and Brady's like throwing up in class. We're like, oh yeah, he hit his head outside.
I was thrown up. And I got sent down to the library. They were like, just lay down for a little bit. You don't do that when you have a concussion.
Yeah.
Then Marcus came down, like sat with me, and I was out of it.
Dude,
It was
Like,
bad.
did you go to the doctors and they said you
he
had
was
a
like
concussion?
wobbly.
I don't think I went to the doctors. My dad was just like, I mean,
You definitely had a concussion.
Oh yeah, he
though.
was wobbly.
I was throwing up. Yeah.
He had big dark circles like around his eyes. Like he was wobbling walking into class. Like, what's
Dude.
wrong with Brady? Oh, nothing.
that happened to me in high school.
I don't remember all of that.
It's like for the second week in a row, it's like the episode of Blue Mountain State where Thad gets a C word.
yeah.
They don't say it because he's still allowed to play in the game as long as he doesn't say he has a concussion.
I got destroyed by Marcus and Jacko at the same time at football practice in high school.
That sounds fun.
And it fucking hurt real bad. And then I got up to like walk back and I just fucking fell back down. And then I couldn't see straight for like 2 weeks.
you got lit up.
Isn't
Yeah.
that kind
Did
of
you have
messed
a
up?
concussion?
Oh, yeah. I didn't
Yeah?
play for like a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Jesus.
in high school, don't they just like purposely just pick on the freshmen and sophomores and just crush them?
It's honestly low key fucked how they do it because it's like they put their like, for example, again, I never did the scrimmage and stuff because I was like, fuck that. But like, think about when we were freshmen
No, just going to chill over
and
here.
sophomores, like Dan,
Dude,
Foose,
You want
Yeah.
to know a confession of mine? Huge part of why I quit football. I was dead ass scared to death of fucking Dan and
Oh,
Foose.
rightfully-
dude.
rightfully so.
Yeah.
Ty, that is fine. That is
like
okay.
it's my biggest regret is ever quitting football. Like, yeah, I don't know, but those two were just scary motherfuckers.
That's
Dude,
fine, dude.
you know who else is like that? It was fucking Dustin. Henry,
Yeah.
Yeah,
my
I can
freshman
see
year,
that.
I'll never forget this. Our first day of pads, we were doing like he was on kickoff, and I was on like
Yeah.
scout kick return, and I returned to kick, and I ran it, and like, you know, the play was over, I was out of bounds, whatever, and Dustin just full speed. I'm out of the bounds. The play is over. Full speed just lights me up. Little freshman JT, I'm 105 pounds, gets destroyed by Dustin.
Did he get yelled at?
Not really. I mean, it's fucking, that's how it was. It didn't even fucking matter.
So you were on kick return against.
So-
He would have been a junior.
Yeah,
So,
so
they probably
think-
had junior seniors.
Right off the rip on kickoff, he's running full speed down the field, nonstop, and just fucking destroys me.
In his defense, he doesn't know how to go like 70%. He's always 100%.
Dustin is definitely a psycho on the football field.
Yeah.
He tried to jump in a hockey fucking penalty box.
remember
and
that.
fight a hockey player
That was funny.
during a game.
Yeah, he did.
Like was climbing up the whole thing, like ready to throw hands.
Yeah.
It was Shout out Dust.
But yeah, that was a huge part of why I quit. Like them, some scary guys there.
Honestly, it takes a man to admit that, and that is all right with me.
Yeah,
They were.
I mean, it's been 12 years.
they
so.
were so scary, bro.
It's been 12 years. It still haunts me.
It does because like football was definitely my best sport, and I always go back. I say, fuck, I wish I wouldn't have quit football.
You
Like,
had
I'm-
the size.
Yeah, I was pretty good wide receiver, and I just said I'm done.
You could have just dicked around with me, man.
Yeah, I could
It's
have.
fun. me, Coach Mason Chance, dude, would just dick around. It's awesome.
Oh.
I really don't want to touch on Pitt though. They're pathetic. The sad part is they could still win the ACC Coastal because the ACC Coastal was so bad.
It makes WV look even so much worse,
Oh,
too.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
It hurts.
But, yeah, we suck. I accept it at this point. After the Tennessee game, even though they lost, I still had hope. But I got no hope anymore. So, and you obviously have nothing to say because your team had a bye.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We want to jump into picks.
Yeah, let's first update the
5 and 5.
guest picker standings.
You want to do guess first?
Yeah, we'll do guests first.
Guess.
About to go 10-0, baby.
I'd
And
be
your
so
number 2.
hyped.
I'd be so hyped too.
Not shocked. My minions have the best records.
Dang, six is gonna be pissed. He's not one of your minions, dude. He might hate you now.
All right. Jason went 3-7. Jock went 7-3.
Number 1.
7-3 is good.
Yeah, it's really good. 646 is 3-6.
Honestly, they're setting the bar pretty
Pretty low. I mean,
yeah.
Jock had a really good
Imagine
score.
how funny it would have been if 646 went 4-6. Like 646 went 4-6. All right, 5-5 standings. I'm still in last. I'm 22-27. Brady 23-24. Jake 23-23. Melvin 24-23.
It's a battle.
The race is tight,
It
boys.
is very
Dude, you guys
tight.
are
Tighten
doing.
up.
If I'm not mistaken, you guys are doing way better now than weren't the first couple weeks
They
rough.
were terrible.
It was
I
bad
think
for
the last
like the
2
public.
weeks I've gone 7-3.
Yeah. So you guys are at least like close to even now. All
Got
of
to
you,
see
for
these
the most
teams.
part.
We don't study. We're just
Yeah.
like we
Well,
just
the
wing
first
it.
couple weeks, there's nothing much to study at all. You're just like throwing darts like at nothing.
But you're also figuring out who's actually good and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
who's not good.
But you also too will see those teams where you're like, this team's all right, but they cover every week. Like that's the
Exactly.
hardest part.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially now with the old transfer portal, it'll probably be like this from now on for the first few weeks.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be hard. No, you're right. That's gonna be a huge part of telling like who's good, who's not good. So, all right, are we ready?
Let's fucking do it.
Okay. First game, number 8 Tennessee at number 25 LSU. Tennessee's -3. The over/under is 65. JT, I'm very excited to hear your pick.
I winged it, so
So I know I'm gonna regret this one, but I am taking LSU +3. Death Valley will be rocking for this game. The Florida State loss. I mean, I know Florida State got beat by Wake this past week, but that loss is still looking better and better for them. And I think LSU is just gonna keep getting better as the year goes on. And let's not forget they have Notre Dame's all-time winningest head coach as the coach of their team. So I'm taking LSU +3.
I'm doing the opposite. I'm going with Tennessee -3 strictly because Neil hates Brian Kelly. So going with Tennessee
He
-3.
sounds
Who's
like
Neil?
a minion.
Who's Neil?
Melvin.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
your
you, Minion. That's a great pick. I'll also go Tennessee -3.
Let's
never
ride.
never with Brian Kelly.
I'm going Tennessee -3 too. This is like a typical game where you think Tennessee blows it, but the line's kind of respectable at -3.
I also don't understand. This is just my bone to pick. How did LSU end up ranked this week?
I don't understand it.
Because they barely beat.
They're getting that Notre Dame treatment, baby.
Agreed.
They struggled to beat Auburn, and Auburn is not good.
Just
Surprised
remember,
you guys aren't ranked yet.
I'm not surprised.
I am.
Why? They
I thought
stink.
you were gonna jump in like the top 15 after you.
I
beat
mean, if
North
they win this
Carolina.
week, I could see not top 15. No, if they
Come
win
on
this
now.
week, I could see them be
You're Notre Dame.
top 25.
these rankings don't mean anything until
They don't
week
mean
7,
anything.
though. So who cares?
Yeah.
True.
But it's Notre Dame.
When they stink, they stink.
They do stink.
I don't know. Do you?
Find
The
out more
polls
this week.
always
Play
seem
a
to
ranked
think you
team.
guys are pretty good.
Yeah, they also thought Pitt was good this year too, and look what happened. So,
Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hey, you want to know a
Zeesh.
secret? You want to know a secret, Ty? Before the season, I posted a bet slip:
Mhm.
Pitt under on wins.
Did you
Whoa.
post that?
No, I didn't post it, but that was way before the podcast started.
Oh
Did-
my
Where?
God!
Where?
Did you bet it?
It's an open slip right now on my DraftKings
Let me
account.
see
Yes,
it.
What was the over under?
8.5.
Oh my!
You can lose one more.
Dude, Melvin going for your throat
God.
though, Big Ty. He did it behind your back.
Are we
don't
about
care.
to
That's
start
fine. It's a
fist
great
fighting
bet.
in here?
Why didn't he say that before like week 1?
Had to save it.
Holy shit.
Why'd you go under?
Just throwing shots today.
I tailed someone who gave me the pick, and
I went over. Fuck. That was
it wasn't. It's not someone that has like extensive knowledge. Shout out Jimmy, cousin Jimmy. He had the under, so I tailed him on that.
You know they could easily win out though. Like they could.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm a
Cousin Jimmy or drunk Jimmy?
There's two cousin Jimmys.
Okay.
No. There's cousin Jimmy, drunk Jimmy, and
friend Jimmy.
And friend Jimmy.
You know what?
I
You'll
really
need to
don't think
find it. I believe you.
It's right here.
Well, I bet Pitt to win the ACC. So
Did you really?
yeah, I did a parlay of all the Power 5.
What's that pay?
I don't know, fucking something ridiculous.
Dude,
I
I
bet like
just-
$5 to win like
What juice box episode? did I listen to
2,000 or
today?
something.
The one where no, it was right after the WVU Pitt game, and you were talking about how you place these ridiculous parlays, and you're like, I think this is actually gonna.
But
hit.
that's my problem. Like I suck at betting
Yeah.
because of that reason. Like I've been decent with NCAA basketball, but like I'll put in these ridiculous parlays, like not even a lot of legs, just
Yeah.
underdog. I'm like, oh, this is hitting.
What
This
was
is
that one you said you're gonna play?
Nate
WVU
Diaz.
getting the points.
It was. I was gonna do WVU money line against Pitt, Nate Diaz to beat fucking
Kamzat.
Hamzat or whatever the
Fat
fuck,
ass.
and then it was a NASCAR race.
Fuck, I forget who the dude was. His odds were nuts.
Yeah.
though.
What are you
No.
doing?
No, yeah, it was like Ty Dillon, and it was like plus 25,000 or something.
I just put in a 20-pick parlay the other night for like 50 cents, and the payout's like 3,000.
Yeah, I
What
saw.
was it?
right here.
There's too many to say, but I just like went through and
Like,
I was
was it for college?
yeah,
Like just
I
money
think
lines
college-
or spreads?
college and pro.
While we're on this subject, do you see that dude who lost $74,000 on the Monday Night Football game?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
He picked all
Pain.
money lines games, and it came down to
Rams versus Niners.
Rams versus Niners. He needed the Rams to win $10 to win $74,000.
Oh
Hi-
my
his,
god!
and he didn't.
His
there's
cash
like a
out
ca-
was 22
Yeah,
or 24.
22 or
see,
something like
no,
that.
see, he deserved it. If you're gonna bet $10
I
and
kinda
you have
agree.
a cash out for $22,000 and don't take it, you deserve to lose.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
But-
You're telling me you wouldn't cash it out and like at least place another bet?
Dude, I would
Like
easily
5,000.
cash that out.
Could you imagine us like watching the game together if we got that going on?
no.
We'd be going nuts.
I don't think I could watch it with you guys.
I mean,
If it's that much money on the line, like
You'd
I,
have to.
you'd have to.
Yeah.
You'd have no choice.
Ty, did you make a pick?
No.
Make
What,
a pick.
Are you in a rush or something?
I was just curious.
Christ almighty.
Well, you didn't ask. You didn't ask how I was doing earlier. Kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So
That's your own fault.
no, it's not my own fault. You
It
just,
is. You weren't
just
going to
skipped
drink
me.
the coffee with the mayonnaise.
You did.
And look, we all did it together. Bonding.
Bonding.
You're right, JT.
Yeah.
Thank you,
You're welcome.
minion.
Give me the over. Tennessee scores points. I haven't watched LSU since the Florida State game, so I have no clue what their offense does. But if they're going to stay in this game, they are going to have to score points. Give me the over. All right, second game. TCU at number 17. TCU at number 19, Kansas. TCU's -7, over under 68.5.
Dude, this hurts because I have something written down, but I kind of want to switch it, but I know with my heart of hearts that TCU's better than Kansas.
Kansas undefeated against the spread this year.
I
Game
don't know
day.
that either.
Yes.
College game day
Have they ever had a game day?
in
Probably
Kansas.
Not.
All right, I'm switching my pick. I'm taking Kansas
Let's
+7.
go, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the easiest one for me. I'm riding with the Jayhawks until they lose. Kansas +7 all day.
Love it.
Great pick, Kansas +7.
Love it.
Kansas +7.
Yes.
I didn't want to.
Chalk.
Rock Chalk Jayhawk, baby. Kansas
Let's
+7.
go.
Oh, man, dude.
So-
Let's ride.
Makes me nervous, bro.
All the way around.
The
Kansas
7 made me
+7.
take it. If it was like 6, I probably wouldn't have.
But think of it this way, Jake. TCU just came off a emotional
win.
win against Oklahoma.
Wasn't
going in.
emotional, though. They kicked the fuck out of them.
It's still a big win for them.
Yeah, but like it's not like it's a tight emotional
like Kansas.
game.
TCU's so good, though. Like, their defense is
yeah.
very good, and Max Dugan's a dog.
Yeah, I don't
Dog.
know.
But I'm sticking. I
But
switched.
with them.
if Kansas can keep him off the field and run the ball, that's going to
I
help
love
them.
Jalen Daniels.
And that is a big factor too. Game day at Kansas. Who knows if they've ever
Place is
had
gonna
one
be
before?
rocking.
Yeah, place. Yes, you're right.
Also, they could be too amped up. You don't know.
True.
All right.
It's very true, Brad.
Number 11, Utah at number 18, UCLA. Utah's -4. The over-under is 64.5. UCLA also off a big win
I'm
versus Washington. I'm going to pee real quick.
You go
all right,
pee.
I'm gonna kind of stick with my system that I've been riding with all year. UCLA is good, Utah's good, but UCLA 4's a lot of points to have at home, so I'm gonna take UCLA +4. Okay, UCLA +4.
I am riding with you, Jake, going UCLA +4 as well. 1, they're at home, like you said, and 2, I like their uniforms. Strictly uniform pick for me.
Great uniforms.
That's solid. I am taking Utah -4. I think Utah has looked good ever since they lost to Florida week 1. UCLA off of an exciting victory at home over Washington, but Cam Rising and the boys get it done.
UCLA looked really good the first half last week. I like them a lot, but Utah's proven they had a good year last year. They've returned a lot of their players. I'm going to take Utah -4.
Oh my!
Utah -4.
Damn, just us.
Uh-oh.
UCLA
Nixon
kind of
boys.
did this shit last year where everyone thought they were like back, and then they just absolutely started sucking. They're coming off a huge win. I still think Utah is really, really good, so I will ride with Utah -4.
So you, Melvin, and Brady took Utah -4. Me and JT took UCLA +4.
The brothers sticking together. I love
Yeah,
it.
baby. Hey, dude, the uniforms are sick, son.
Sick.
Fucking sick.
Love uniforms.
Utah is one of those teams that's fucking always
I love
overrated and always overhyped, dude. Fuck Utah.
What do you got against them?
Dude, they're always overrated and they're always overhyped.
And
dude.
it's a dumb state.
But they
like,
get to
Utah.
like the big games, and UCLA, they're better than UCLA.
Dude, it's because UCLA's back.
they're not back.
They have a man named Chip Kelly at the helm,
He's been there.
Come on.
and he's at the helm. So what I just said is correct.
good.
They have a man of Chip Kelly at the helm. Is that not what I just said, Melvin?
Brady fart again?
Oh,
right.
he smells awful. Is it going your way or just
It's that
my way?
mayo,
It's
bro.
just going your way. But ever since I got COVID, I can't smell farts anymore. Fact.
Still?
Yeah.
Just farts or anything?
A lot of different things. But I swear to God, like I just straight up don't smell farts anymore.
Yeah, didn't you say things taste different than they
Not that came back, but like some things just don't smell like anything anymore. Fun fact, we can keep rolling.
Okay.
Kind of sucks. Number 16, BYU at Notre Dame. Notre Dame's -3.5. The over-under is 51.
Jake, before you make a home pick, it is in Vegas.
I know.
This game's in Vegas?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
It's their Shamrock Series game, which also just let you know Notre Dame is undefeated in Shamrock Series game.
Good. This is a pretty much a home
Thank
game.
you. That's why you're here, to do your job
Yeah.
like that. That's
Thanks,
my
Neil.
mistake. That's
Good job,
that's
Melvin.
why
I
you're
mean,
still sitting there.
Thank you.
You know what?
Clap for me, minions.
good
Great
job, Melvin.
I'm waiting on Brady to give me one clap.
This is easy,
I
though.
was tapping the table.
No, I want one clap. I want to see you clap one time.
No.
This is pretty much a home game for BYU. I'm taking BYU in the points. Their uniform reveal with the UFC today was absolutely fire. And I'm just not getting sucked in and duped by Notre Dame until they prove something to me. If they win this week, great. But I'm taking BYU.
So here's the deal, Jake. That was
That
a
was
nice
me.
one. Nice
That's the
one.
mayonnaise, dude.
Everyone's got the mayonnaise farts in here. But here's the deal. I was going Notre Dame -3.5. Then I switched once I saw the BYU video. And now I'm going back to Notre Dame -3.5 just because of what Neil said about the Shamrock series. Melvin. What Melvin said about the Shamrock series. So Notre Dame -3.5.
That's
is
one of
my
your
pick.
minions.
It's okay. He's a minion. I mean, I'm taking Notre Dame -3.5.
Oh,
shocker.
you're actually betting on them, huh? You're not taking the over and under like a puss.
I
Surprised
took him-
it's
I
on
had
your
him-
lock.
I had him +2
Sick lock.
the other week against Carolina.
Sick fucking lock.
What are we watching?
Are you confident in that
This
pick?
was Notre Dame's jersey reveal since Jake thought that BYU's was so awesome because the UFC is king.
It is.
No, liver is king, Melvin.
Just because you don't like it, liver is king.
Jake, how are you going to go against this man?
Huh?
How are you going to go against that man, Marcus Freeman?
Maybe they should have spent more time practicing and not making these videos.
Because truly, to me, it's a disrespectful line. BYU, like,
Hold on, I want to see these
I
uniforms.
don't know, dude. Whatever. I just think it's
fast forward?
disrespectful.
Fast forward.
Yeah, I
What
don't
are we
wanna watch
watching?
all this shit, dude. I just want to see the uniform.
I do kind of like that.
Oh wait, yeah. Whoa, hold up.
Wait, they're wearing those white uniforms?
Oh, what the
What'd you
fuck?
just do?
Oh,
Oh my
I'm all
God.
in on Notre Dame. Holy fuck, those are
fire.
fresh. Notre
What's
Dame,
BYU's look like though?
BYU's are
they're
sick.
sick. They're sick too.
BYU's are fucking
They're
sick.
black.
Hi, you haven't even seen them, bro.
No, those are fresh.
Yeah,
Those-
those are
Let me
sick.
see
All
BYU's.
in.
Then I'll make my pick.
Big uniform game. Big fan.
Yeah?
All right,
see.
before I make a pick, Brady, have you made a pick?
I
You
have
haven't
not.
even made a pick.
Well, he's got to see both uniforms before he makes a pick.
Honestly, after seeing Notre Dame's uniforms, I'm betting money line on BYU too. Dude. Are you kidding? Go towards the end. It's towards the end. They're sick, dude.
They are sick.
Oh, the
Those
BYU
are
plus
fucking-
3.5.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
BYU
Dude,
plus
that
3.5.
blue.
Dude, those are sick.
Oh, it's
The
two-tone,
helmets.
The helmet
Oh.
too. Oh,
OG two.
OG two-tone.
yeah, BYU
crunch.
plus
I don't
3.5.
even know if we should say that on here.
Ty, make the right pick. Use the stat that I gave you. Make the right pick.
That was a good stat, Neil. Thank you. Or Melvin,
3.5.
thank you.
They're not going to beat them by a
Wait for the
touchdown.
record for N words.
I'm not even doing it on purpose. I swear to God.
Ty, what's your pick?
I'm not. It's an accident.
God, dude.
You know what the right pick is.
Make the right move, Ty. Pine cones looked a lot better.
Ty, just do what your heart tells you, dude.
The right pick is the under. I'm gonna
Oh.
go with the
Okay,
under.
fine. You can take the under, but if you had to pick the spread, what would you pick?
Probably Notre Dame.
Thank you.
I've never bet an under in my life.
They're so boring.
They stink.
Yeah, they're not very fun. All right, last game. Texas versus Oklahoma. The Red River. Should I say the R word or should I say the right word?
No, say the proper word.
Showdown.
Oh no.
Rivalry.
Yeah.
That's not. Wait, that's what it is, right?
Showdown's the. Wait, I
Red
forget.
River Rivalry.
Why'd they switch
They
it?
switched it. What did they switch it to?
It was the rivalry. Now it's the showdown.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Ty here. I think he's correct.
I just thought of that.
I always want to say Red River.
Red River?
That's what Ty said.
Yeah,
He said
that's-
Red River.
The Red
talk.
River. The Red River Showdown.
So it was rivalry.
Why did they switch that though?
Yeah, Red River.
I don't know.
Red River rivalries.
Why did they
Better.
suck on the Red River Shootout?
Yeah, it was the shootout. That's what it
Oh,
was.
Shootout.
that's why,
That's
Shootout.
Shootout. I like that better.
Well, yeah.
Replacing the word shootout out of a desire not to
Oh.
convey an attitude of condoning.
Oh,
gun violence.
Oh
woke.
yeah, that's
It's
gonna
wo-
stop everyone from
It's
shooting
wokeness.
Yeah, woke is trickling into the
It's
NCAA.
wokeness. You can't even use the word shootout.
Whatever.
They're not even going to be foul shots anymore. They're going to be foul buckets.
I didn't even think of that.
Or they'll just call them free throws. But,
Yeah.
You know.
Shut up, Neil.
Who?
That's
Dude!
Melvin.
He's not a minion.
You might not be a
I'm
He's
minion.
not
not a
doing it
minion.
on purpose either. I swear. Sorry.
All right. You want me to pick? Did you announce it already?
I think. Oh, it's
No one's
It's at
picked.
the Cotton Bowl. Over under 65. Texas is -7.
I'm taking Texas -7. I think Quinn's gonna sling it, and Oklahoma stinks.
Yeah, Oklahoma does stink, and I want to take Texas -7, but I'm going Oklahoma +7 because they're on a 2-game losing streak, and I think they're going to bounce back
Love
this
the
game.
logic.
Thank you.
JT, I do love the logic, but their starting quarterback just got knocked out last game.
Yeah,
and
Is he
True.
officially out?
I don't see any way that he'll be
God
back
damn
this
it.
week. This is Ewer's first game back.
Oh my God! You know who played for them?
Who?
God damn it. What's his name? The transfer from Pitt, dude. He is atrocious.
Was so bad.
Oh, he was so bad.
Oh, he's atrocious.
You might have changed my pick.
Look up his name, please, real quick.
Is it Oklahoma's quarterback?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fucked.
He was their somehow their second string.
Dump it.
Anyway,
He was terrible.
Ty, just while I look this up, Ewer's first game back, he might have a little rust on him. Oklahoma banking on Dylan Gabriel not playing. I will take the under 65.
Boo.
Might regret that pick, but
Boo.
I will take Texas -7 just because that quarterback for Oklahoma,
I should have studied
he's
more.
going to be out. He's got to be
God.
out after that hit. So Texas -7.
It's all right. We're riding.
Go up.
I need the
Go
box
to
score.
TCU box score.
He is so bad. Davis Bevel, he's pathetic.
7 of 16.
He played in the bowl game last year after fucking what's his name got hurt, and he was so bad. Yeah, they're done. Season's over. You on the switch?
Nope. I'm sticking with
All right.
it. No
Respect.
takes backsies.
No take backsies. I'm going the opposite of Melvin. This game's just more fun when there's points. I feel like there's always points in this game. So, yeah, I'm going to go over. I can't see the number because
65.
it's 65.
And I feel like this is one of those games, too, to where just because Texas is going to be destroying Oklahoma, they're not going to stop scoring touchdowns. I feel like they'll let Ewers light it up. Ty, honestly, you might only need like 14 points from Oklahoma.
yeah,
I think they're going to get
defense is
destroyed.
terrible.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I might regret that pick, but
Yeah.
I'm going purely off of people hurt. And
You're
coming
hoping
back.
Quinn Ewers sucks pretty
Not that
much.
I'm not hoping that he sucks. I just think that he might show rust after not playing for a couple weeks, and Oklahoma doesn't have a quarterback. So
All right, you want me to just yell out my ads?
Yeah.
Ads and
let's just
then
do the
locks?
Ads. Everyone. Yeah.
All right. Hold on. I got to
Hold
figure.
the lock. Don't
Yeah,
forget,
I
hold the
gotta
lock.
All right. I'm doing this for the Cousins, Melvin. I'm taking Maryland -3 against Purdue.
shout
think-
out the Cousins.
I think
shout out
two-
the family.
Shout out the family. I think Tua's brother will light it up in honor of Tua.
To a non-expect us.
Tua non-expect us, yes. I'm actually going to take Texas Tech +9.5 against Oklahoma State. Big win for Oklahoma State last week. I definitely think they will win this game, but I think Texas Tech somehow keeps it close. I'm taking Virginia Tech +14.5 against Pitt. No disrespect, Ty, but you guys stink, and I think Grant Wells could light it up enough to cover the spread of 14.5. Sorry, Ty. I'm taking ECU +3 against Tulane. Love ECU's colors. I'm doing this for the bald boy Hank. Sometimes you got to jump into people's foxholes. I'm taking Navy +6 against Tulsa. Hank's gonna be going fucking crazy wherever Navy plays, and I think they'll cover. I'm taking Duke -3.5 against Georgia Tech. I really don't have an explanation
They
for that
stink.
one. Yeah, Georgia Tech stinks, and Duke's been playing all right.
They do.
I'm taking UNC +3.5 against Miami. Miami's not back. Mac Brown and the boys can put up points. They're fucking rolling. Let me see. I'm going to jump over. Okay, so I'm taking Wake Forest -17 against Army. Army fucking stinks. Sam Hartman's sexy as fuck. I'm taking NC State -3 against Florida State. Both of them lost very tough games this week. I think NC State keeping it close with Clemson means more than Florida State keeping it close with Wake. So that's why I'm taking NC State -3 over Florida State. And then I'm saving my lock.
I have
don't know what I want
3.
for my lock.
They might all suck, but I don't care. So Georgia Auburn over 49 points. Pitt Virginia Tech over 41.5.
Oh.
They both are trash, but
Yeah,
I
they
feel like
did it.
41.5 is kind of low. And then my big controversial pick. I'm going Texas A&M plus 23.5, strictly because of the little rivalry between Jimbo and Nick Saban. I think it'll be
I
closer.
like that pick.
I'm
than
adding
everyone
that.
You know
thinks.
what? Yeah, add it to my
So
card.
I'm going Texas A&M plus 23.5.
That's on the
I'm
card.
adding that to my card.
And you're saving your lock?
Yes.
Okay.
Where's that game at?
I believe
It's
it's at
in
Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah, I don't care. Add that to my card.
Can I go next?
Yeah, I don't know what my fucking lock.
Why is he going out of order?
Because I got to pee.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Okay, and you guys are going to hate my pick for the big hitter.
All right.
I thought you had to pee, dude.
Okay. All right. Louisville -3.
You're talking too slow. Speed it up.
Washington State +13. I don't think USC is going to blow them out. Kentucky -9.5. Spencer Rattler stinks. NC State -3 against Florida State. VT Pittsburgh over 41.5. JT, I didn't see that line, so that helped me out. And Michigan, Indiana under 59. That's it.
Okay. I have Memphis -3 on Friday night against Houston. Houston has not looked anything like themselves.
No.
I thought they were going to look like.
Go Cougs! Go Cougs! Go Cougs!
I also had Michigan and Indiana.
Oh, that
under
bet's
59.
dead of yours. I was thinking about that the other day. Houston to win the.
Oh yeah, it's dead.
Yeah.
Michigan, Indiana under 59. Indiana stinks. Michigan's defense is really good. I have Illinois -3.5 at home over Iowa. I think Iowa stinks.
Yep.
I also have Kentucky -9.5 over South Carolina. Kentucky bounces back. And I have Northwestern getting 10 at home over Wisconsin after they just fired Paul Chryst.
It's a good one, actually. And Kentucky better do its thing. We just drank Mayo coffee. Like,
tag Will Levis. Shout out Will Levis. We just drank your Mayo coffee.
We just shout
I
out.
will tag Will Levis and telling him that we're fucking rooting for Will and his Mayo coffee.
You need to send that to him. Definitely.
Well, when I do our thing, I'll tag him too.
Yeah. All right. Is it me? Did everyone go?
Yeah,
I think we're
man.
Good. All right. Friday, I'm going Rutgers +3 versus Nebraska. I don't know why Nebraska is giving anyone points. Rutgers is at home. Give me Rutgers. Arkansas +9.5 at Mississippi State. I don't understand this line at all unless someone major got hurt for Arkansas. Do you know anything?
KJ Jefferson. He went out at the end of the game, but I don't know how serious it is.
I was at a wedding, so I don't know. I know
KJ
see
Jefferson
anything.
didn't finish the game. Also, not to hijack your picks, Jaden Hazelwood from Arkansas. All he had to do was get that first down at the end of the game,
Yep.
and Arkansas covers. We were very, very mad at Jaden Hazelwood.
I actually forgot about that.
Go ahead, Ty.
Dick.
Sorry.
I'm going opposite of whoever picked against Pitt. I think it was Jake. I'm going Pitt -14. I know Pitt stinks. Virginia Tech stinks really, really bad, though. I do think Pitt bounces back. Give me North Carolina +3.5 at Miami as well. I don't think Miami's back. North Carolina will put up points.
Great pick.
Ohio State, Michigan State under 65. Michigan State, unless Ohio State scores over 65 on their own, I don't know. Like, I'd like to think Michigan State still has a decent defense, but no clue. How dumb you think they feel for giving what's in his name that big fucking money?
I mean, I guess at the same time, like, you can't blame them. Like, they were riding a real
Wait, hold
big
on.
hot
Who
streak.
are we talking about?
Mel Tucker.
Mel Tucker,
Okay.
Michigan State's head coach.
I mean, I guess I can't blame them because they were riding a huge hot streak. I don't know. Their biggest thing is they can't stop the pass. So I mean, if Ohio State just throws the ball over the field, like
yeah, I didn't think of that. Give me the under.
See,
Give
I
me
don't
the
know.
under anyway.
I don't know anything about this coach, but I saw somebody. It might have been PFT talking about how they hired him because he's good looking and he's able to bring players to the school, but he doesn't know how to coach the players to be good.
I don't think it's him. I don't know.
Might not be him. Who knows?
That's my lock. Give me Washington State +12.5 at USC. USC's been treating me very well this year, but I think Washington State's being a little disrespected. They've also treated me well, so give me them getting the points. I will also take. I feel like, did someone else say they're taking this? Give me NC State -3.5 at home versus Florida State.
Wait, you have 3.5. I have 3. I'll make it. I had a -3.
Whatever you have it at. I did it literally last second, so mine's probably a little more accurate. Than
Washington
yours.
State.
I did it right before the pod.
Well,
I
I'll
just did
switch
it.
mine.
Yeah.
Washington State's +13, and NC State's -3.
I have Washington State +12.5.
13 right now.
Well, whatever.
What, you want the 13?
Yeah, take the 13.
Yeah, I'll take the 13.
Yeah,
That works.
and take the 3 too. Take the NC State -3.
I'm glad you said Kentucky.
Well, what's it at
9.5.
now? I think it was at 3.5 last.
I just did
Just
it.
looked.
For NC State,
Yeah.
they're -3 again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ty, let's go, baby. The pack. Me and you were the pack, Ty.
We are.
Fucking woof pack.
I'm riding them too.
Oh, yeah, Brady's in the pack, too.
And last one.
You want to add him?
Yeah, fuck, I'll add him.
Yeah, let's go.
Wolfpack. Texas A&M plus 22.5 at Bama.
23.5.
23.5. Strictly
Yeah.
because of the Saban Jimbo
Let's
rivalry.
go.
Which I
love
will,
that pick.
I will fully say I didn't even think about
It'll
that
be
until
tight.
he brought it up.
Yes, I love it.
Is Bryce Young playing?
Big Melf?
They probably haven't released anything. Saban went nuts yesterday on a reporter because they asked about him, so
He's a
they're not going to
dick.
give any information out.
Saban's a dick.
He is
Oh,
a dick.
yeah, he
I don't
is.
like him.
He came out. He's like, "You guys are going to make up whatever you're going to say anyway, so why even ask me?"
I wish he was my
all right.
coach.
Well, how's he talking? He's like, all right.
Do you think Saban's kind of sweating this game a little bit, knowing
Yes.
that he started all that?
Yeah.
I truthfully think he's
Stir.
going to come out and
Probably.
absolutely
He's going to try to kill him.
Kill Ohio State,
Yeah.
kill Texas A&M.
Yeah, he's going to try to kill him.
But
Whatever,
Jimbo's going to
Melf.
try to kill them.
Whatever, Big Mel.
He's not
But-
good against his former assistants, right? Or like
He's
his
really good
proteges?
against them.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. We're
I thought he
riding.
wasn't.
I think Jimbo's like the first one he lost against.
We're
Well,
riding.
Looks like he's going to lose to him again.
Yeah, looks
Let's
like
go.
I'm
it.
pretty sure it's something like that. Yeah.
Looks like it.
The big hitter.
All right, we ready?
Yep.
All righty, you guys ready? You want me to make it?
Take your first.
I will be taking Kansas State -2 against Iowa State. Iowa State is a good team. They got a decent defense. I think Kansas State all around is a better football team. The state of Kansas is going to be rocking.
Fuck you.
What?
He farted.
I farted against
Ty,
you.
do you ever
Damn.
mark down what the big hitter records are?
I have them, yes.
Oh, yeah, read
Did
them.
you update them?
Yeah, we've only been doing it for what, 3 weeks now? Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
3 weeks.
This is week 4.
The
so
big
yeah.
hitter. You want me to go?
Melvin 2-1, I'm 2-1, Jake 1-2, Brady 2-1.
You think I give a fuck?
The big hit up
Yeah.
parlay lock for me this week is Kentucky -9.5 at home.
You took mine.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay.
They got a
I'll find
sour
another.
taste in their mouth after last week losing to Ole Miss, and South Carolina's has no really wins at all. All their wins are trash teams, so I'm going with Kentucky. I think they're going to steamroll them.
And we drank the coffee.
And we drank the coffee.
All right. Mine is Michigan and Indiana under 59. Just for the same reasons I gave
Why
earlier.
would you say it earlier then?
It was just an ad. Like, it's just
Yeah,
You're
but
supposed to hold it,
whatever. Sorry. Michigan, Indiana under 59.
Unbelievable.
rookie. I'm gonna
unbelievable.
take Wisconsin and Northwestern under 44.5.
You're actually like you're not doing it, or you can't.
No, there's nothing out right now.
All right. For mine, I'm going NC State -3 versus Florida State. So that'll be the big hit of parlay of the week.
I'm
And
shocked Brad's pick wasn't fucking someone to tie their shoe in the third quarter or something
They're not-
crazy like
The
that.
props aren't out yet. I can't, or else I would have. Believe me, I would have.
I'll tell you, these games are going to be a lot better. Did you guys watch any of our games last week on the Big Header?
I watched mine.
Who was
It
yours
was
again?
terrible. Navy and Air Force under.
Did you sit there and watch
Yeah,
it?
because it was a 12 o'clock game, and then I noticed that Brady's leading rusher in the NCAA went over.
It
his
was
yardage
good
prop,
until like
shocked.
the end of the game.
And then I turned the Army and Navy game, or Air Force and Navy game off. So.
Oh, dude, yeah, me and Melvin were dogging you. We were like Brady picks against
Okay.
the leading rusher in the
Okay.
NCAA.
Okay,
But he hadn't done anything.
stop.
Averages 120 yards a game.
Can I say my point?
You shouldn't be able to.
Brady
no.
2 gloves.
So it was 120.5. Okay, that's a lot. He was playing against Wisconsin. Normally, Big Ten defense, pretty good.
Yeah.
But his longest rush of the whole year was 39 yards. And he popped off a 49-yarder at like towards the end of the third quarter when he should have been out and resting because they were up by so much.
They were only up like 14.
So if he would have just had his previous longest rush of 39 yards instead of 49, he would have hit because he was only 9 yards over.
But he also was averaging 120 yards a game at that point.
Yeah, but he was playing a better defense.
Sorry, Brad. I get your logic.
I'm just trying to bust your balls and make you panic.
But
I stand by my pick. I stand by my pick.
Brady 2 gloves. Holler.
So they gave up 124 yards a game.
Where's that stat last week?
Big Melv.
Yeah,
Do
Big
you
Melv.
really want me to add every single game that Northwestern's played so far and then divide it by 4?
I stand by my pick.
Hey,
Without that
lost,
one
so
rush,
I don't know why
I
you
would
wanna
have
stand by
crushed
it.
it.
as long as you stand by
I
it,
stand by
Yeah.
it.
that's it. That's
Take
all.
it
that
like a
matters.
man.
Yeah.
I'm
taking
Unlike Melvin was going to do with the coffee mayo.
Ooh.
I drank it, didn't I?
You did.
After
Only
we gave
because
you
all
shit.
of us did.
We all got the farts now.
Yeah,
But we're all good.
We're all good, man.
I'll tell you, the games this week are a lot better to watch than the ones we had last week.
Agreed.
Those games last week we picked were unbelievable. That's it though. Anyone got anything to add for college? Our teams stink.
Yeah.
Nothing to touch on.
We all suck.
All right, we'll move on to the NFL. Jake and JT, give us thoughts on the Broncos.
You want to go first? Go ahead.
I mean, I just don't think we're very good, to be honest.
No?
I think maybe just it's
My
gonna,
minion.
it's gonna take a minute. I don't know. The offense might click eventually.
Yeah.
It's just it's just I don't know. And fucking Williams tearing his ACL doesn't help.
Mhm.
Fucking Melvin Gordon
Stinks.
Fumbles.
fumbles all the
Yeah,
time, so that's not too hot. But I mean, I guess we'll just see. I'm still riding though.
Still riding?
Still riding. Yeah.
They
I'm
didn't sign anybody, right?
I still
Somebody
plan
signed
on.
Latavius.
He played
Saints,
for
I
the
thought.
Saints.
So
In
the
London.
Saints signed him.
In London. Yeah.
I still plan on buying a Russell Wilson jersey, but so I'm still riding.
Hey,
Just hasn't been.
Jake,
too
you
exciting.
never responded to my trade proposal. Is that a no-go? You can tell me now.
What? I didn't see the trade proposal.
I offered you Jerry Jeudy and Zeke for Jamal Williams and A.J. Brown.
Oh, wait. Broncos signed Latavius Murray.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I could have swore he just played last week for the
I
Saints.
feel like he did.
didn't. He did not.
Feel like he did.
He was on their practice squad.
He scored a touchdown in the London
I'm almost
game.
positive.
You
he
sound like
played
you're
in
from
London.
London.
But regardless, we did sign him though.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what to say because on one end, again, Melvin trying to fucking slander the 49ers last week, and they just beat the Super Bowl champions on.
Still don't think the 49ers are as good as they
but-
think.
I think
Melvin,
they're good.
The last 3 seasons they've played in the Super
They have
Bowl
time to prove
and
it.
the NFC
I
Championship.
do. I think they're good.
They have
How
time
are
to
they
prove you
not
wrong.
good?
I'm just saying that they have a notoriously good record against the Rams.
They also have a notoriously good
Notorious.
chance on making it to the Super Bowl or the NFC Championship game the last 2 years.
They should have went to Soup or what was them in the Rams? Was that the NFC Championship? They should have made the Super Bowl last year.
I know.
Yeah.
Regardless, our defense has only let up 3 touchdowns. Like our defense is
No, yeah, the defense is
unbelievable.
good. It's just the offense can't really get
And that's the
much
thing. I know-
rolling at all.
I know nothing about the offense, so it's very hard for me to say one way or another. I do know Thursday night's game is huge because Matt Ryan needs a win too, and to lose, you just can't lose at home on Thursday night. I'll leave it at that. Thursday is it's a big AFC win for us, and it's so hard to be out on NFL because you literally can lose 7 or 8 games
Yeah.
and still make the playoffs. So
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
don't know right now.
Yeah.
Is my answer.
Yeah,
I just don't
I mean,
know.
that's how I feel too. The defense is great, like
Yeah.
always. It's just the off. We can never just get the offense rolling.
Yeah.
Since fucking Peyton Manning,
Since Peyton
literally can't get an offense.
And even the year they won the Super Bowl,
Dude, it was
offense
it
wasn't
was
good.
because of the defense. Like it's I don't know,
Like
man.
losing Williams sucks. He wasn't
Yeah.
scoring touchdowns,
But he's
though.
tough, man.
He's
He's
so
a tough
tough.
player.
Melvin fumbles the ball like crazy. I do see the connections with like Sutton and Judy coming on though. Like Russell is getting them the ball, and that's all I can hope for. So I really don't know. I'll leave it at that.
Once the whole offense was clicking, Javonte would have ate.
100%.
Yeah.
So I mean, sitting at 2-2, we're not in a bad spot. We just gotta win Thursday.
Yeah. All right, Brady, you ready to speak on our Steelers?
Yeah.
Our
So-
Steelers.
I like that.
You like it?
So I consoled the season the other day, which
Unconsole.
they're consoled, but I'm
No,
still
unconsole.
I'm still excited. You can't unconsole a console.
Why?
What?
You can't do it. It's not allowed. Once you console, you can't unconsole.
You
But
got a new quarterback.
Why'd you wear the 2 gloves?
can you let me fucking finish, Melvin?
He interrupted. You know what? Go ahead.
Because we're talking Steelers football over here.
Yeah, not shocked you're following him.
So like we're gonna have
Team abandoned
games
number 2.
where Kenny Two Glove just balls out, but we still lose just because like we're not that good.
Their schedule coming up's ridiculous.
The
too. And I'm
next-
scared he's going to get killed.
The next 4 games are going to be brutal. He's going to throw picks. He's going to look bad at times, but he's going to have bright spots too, like he did the other day.
None of those picks were his fault. Besides maybe the first one, I think, the Claypool. But they
No,
both hit.
he
the dudes
should have
in the
caught that.
hands.
This
Fro-
is making me throw up.
Fryermuth was a little high, but
But
it
he-
was still in his hands. He
yeah.
should have caught it. The pass could have been better.
The Hail Mary
like,
don't count.
They're not all his fault.
No.
You can't blame
And
him
then
100%.
fucking he threw a dime to Fryermuth
oh,
when he got lit up.
he looked so good in there.
Yeah, he did.
Kenny
He's
Two
a stud.
Gloves.
What a
And-
stud.
And real quick, what was our bet before the beginning of the season of you said the Steelers were going to have more wins than the Broncos at the end of the year?
Was it serious? I don't
I'm pretty
remember
sure we
this.
talked about it on this show.
We'll have to look. I don't.
I think it was for
I don't remember.
$500.
We'll have to
Yeah, I
check.
think it was for $500.
I would not have bet that. I would not.
We'll have to
bet
check
that.
the archive.
Yeah, I think
I remember it.
I think Melvin said it was for $500, I believe.
Once you give up, kind of like on making the playoffs and everything,
Yeah.
you go back to getting that excitement for every game. Like I gave up on West Virginia; they suck, but now I have no expectations, so I'm excited again.
I agree. I
You should
agree
jump
with
back
that.
Same
to
with
the
the
Falcons.
Steelers. No,
They're looking decent.
same with the Steelers. Like
And
no
the boys about to go
expectations,
there.
but like I'm excited to see how Kenny Pickett,
Penny.
Kick it. I
Kenny
love
Pickett
it.
progresses.
Penny
Ty
kick
goes,
it.
Ty goes, Penny.
Penny
Penny.
kick it. Kick it, Penny. Love it.
What about you, Ty? How are your Pittsburgh Steelers doing?
You know, it's
Valid point.
It's great to be officially on the Steelers bandwagon.
Oh my God, I'm gonna puke.
I'm already
I'm
throwing
gonna,
up.
I'm gonna be sick.
Okay,
Officially
give him
as-
credit for admitting it.
Of last week, so I got 2 TVs at home. Dallas played at one, so I had one on the Cowboys. The other one was on Red Zone. As soon as I heard Pickett was coming in, you know what I did?
I'm gonna be sick.
That Red Zone came off so fast, and I was rooting for them goddamn Pittsburgh Steelers.
I didn't
baby.
believe you guys when you said, "Oh my God, Pickett's in."
Yeah.
I like rushed my iPad and like put it on.
Just act like he's the savior.
He is the
I have a
savior.
question.
Are you kidding me?
I have a question.
He's my savior.
Kenny Pickett's Steelers team meets a Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Who are you rooting
It's a win-win situation, but
But-
I'm rooting for the Cowboys.
There's
Yeah,
no
I would-
such
I would
thing as a
hope so,
It's a
win-win
yeah.
win-win
situation.
situation.
Yeah, it is.
Not in the
No,
Super
it's
Bowl.
not.
How is that a win-win,
You
bro?
can't have a
You've
win-
been
I
a
love Kenny
diehard.
Pickett.
I know, but you've been a Cowboys guy your whole life.
Yeah.
You should want to smoke
You've
them.
been sitting next to Brady for too long.
Dude, Kenny Pickett, how many times do I get to say this? Since I was born, between the Cowboys and Pitt, he gave me the most enjoyment as a football fan last year I ever had in my life.
Why
It
do you
was
have,
awesome.
Why do you have
That's
to
fair.
pull a Trump card out? Now he can't even say anything bad.
I mean, I just,
That's fair. That's
I
That is
love
fair,
him.
though.
Yeah.
It's fair.
like I'd be pissed. Yeah, I'd definitely be pissed. Like I'm saying this now. But if he won the Super Bowl, I'd be kind of pumped.
yeah.
It would be a shitty situation. I'd definitely root for the Cowboys, dude. I've never seen them win shit. They're the most talked about team every freaking year, and they never win anything.
So let me ask you one more
and you know what they're
question.
doing right now? Do you remember what I said before the year started? I said, I don't know about the Cowboys. I said, I don't really care. You know what they're doing right now? They're fucking sucking me in.
It's Cooper
They're
Rush.
sucking me in,
What-
and I hate it.
And they're already talking about benching him when Dak's healthy.
Yeah, and I hate it.
That's crazy.
If he keeps winning, you can't bench him.
I think he's going to play this week.
You
and I'm
just
gonna be
can't.
fucking pissed. I
So,
love Cooper Rush.
Who do they play this week?
The Rams in L.A.
So if Dak doesn't play and Cooper wins again, can they bench Cooper?
Yeah, they will. Because they pay, it's fucking Jerry Jones, and they give Dak so much money, dude. You can't have a $45 million quarterback sitting on the bench.
I agree with that. Actually, that's what
Yeah,
sucks.
but if he keeps winning, like I don't know how you bench him.
What if I wish Dak wouldn't come back for 2 weeks because they play the Rams on the road this week, then they're at Philly this week. What if he beat the Rams and Philly?
Whoa.
Then you definitely couldn't
Yeah.
take him out, couldn't you?
No,
Then you start
No way.
trying to trade Dak. I'm not even
Yeah,
kidding.
you got to do something. But like I said, that's all I'm going to say about the Cowboys. They're slowly sucking me back in, and I'm already miserable thinking about the disappointment in December. So, or January, whatever month it is. So that's about it.
It is kind of wild, though. Your guys' division's one of the best divisions in football right now, which is very odd.
Yeah, it is. Giants have been playing well as well.
NFC Beast.
It is right now.
What are you going to say? Your team's the one that's the worst.
Oh, they're bad.
We just spanked
There's
you.
so many things that are wrong with the Redskins right now. Oh,
Starting with the
Whoa!
The Commanders. The Commanders. Sorry.
We're
Whoa.
canceled
Sorry.
now.
We're
Now we're
canceled.
canceled.
We're fucked.
There's
Are you
so
are you
many-
canceling the season?
for the Commanders?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I canceled it after week 1.
Carson, you won week 1.
It's still. You could see it on the wall.
Respect.
You could see it on the wall. Their offensive line is so bad. Their defense has not been as good as what it should have been.
Even last year it wasn't.
And then they really don't have many weapons. The weapons aren't that bad.
I think they have good weapons.
McLaurin and Jahan Dotson are good.
Samuel's not bad.
Curtis Samuel's a bad. It's so hard watching Carson Wentz. And the bad thing is like someone shared something on Facebook the other day that it was like when Carson Wentz had his MVP season, he was balling that year.
He
I mean,
did.
it was
So good.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And like I was just like, it even looks different like when he throws the ball now. So I'm like, I don't know. After he got hurt, that really just derailed him, and I really thought he was going to be a stud last year in Indianapolis behind a good offensive line.
Dude, he played
But-
well, and then I
What?
don't know what happened at the end of the year with him. I really don't.
I don't know.
I just have such a hard time believing in my heart of hearts that we will never see Carson Wentz be good like he was in his MVP season.
I
again.
keep
I
trying-
feel like it's gonna
yeah.
happen.
At this point, just put in Sam Howell.
I agree. Sam
Do
Howell's a
the
dog.
do the Commanders still have the sheriff on the line?
The football team.
Brandon Scherf.
Brandon Sheriff.
Yeah.
You mean the Redskins?
I don't.
Whoa!
We're canceled again.
Relax. You can't say that.
One-time member, and here he goes.
Fuck.
He's out.
Damn, I'm gonna have to add Latavius Murray then.
No, Jaguars.
How'd your fantasy matchup go?
Oh shit! He was talking shit earlier.
You
in the
know?
game, too.
Do you know why I lost?
Because who stunk for you?
It-
Who's your
no.
quarterback?
It was that last second
We'll see.
interception
We'll see.
Let's
talk through it
by
right now.
Stafford. He was like my last guy to go, and I was like, I got this. Then he threw that last second
and
interception,
that's what screwed
and
you.
that put me under what 0.2 points or
and
something.
Debo balled.
Yeah, it's
Can we
fucking
please
dumb.
discuss me and Jake's potential trade?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna pee again.
Zeke Elliott
Yeah.
and Jerry Jeudy
Mm-hmm.
for A.J. Brown and Jamal Williams.
Right now, it doesn't make sense.
Do you want my input?
I already know what your input's going to be, so no.
No, right now it doesn't make sense because the Broncos' offense is too questionable. Why would I have two Broncos starting in my offense?
Because I think that you really
and the
believe
lines
that
are
it's gonna-
balling.
Huh?
The lines are balling.
I
AJ Brown's
understand that.
good.
I understand that, but I feel like Jamal Williams is still extremely touchdown dependent. The only
You're-
reason he had that good of a week last week was because Swift was out.
I just think it's
what you're doing is actually disrespectful because you're trying to bait him into it by offering a Bronco. That's
Give him a
mean.
connection.
Is that manipulation?
that's
would give
mental
him a connection.
manipulation, Melvin.
I thought it was
A friend
I thought
should
it was
not
a
do
decently
that.
fair trade.
I think it's a decently fair trade if my quarterback wasn't Russell Wilson. That's the problem.
That's why I offered Judy.
I know, but I can't have two Broncos.
Sure, you can.
Not if I want to keep winning, dude. I'm 3-1, motherfucker. I'm a freight train in this league.
So you
Are
decline
you
the-
trying to derail
What
the
do you-
freight
So you
train?
decline the trade.
What's your team name?
Dr. Jerry.
Nice.
Is it?
Yeah.
So you decline the
Jerry.
trade.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You should have
Dr.
been. You
Jerry.
should have been Judge Judy,
No,
but spell it like
Mine's
Jerry
been
Judy.
the same every year,
I'm-
baby.
I'm Dr. Jerry.
Terry Funk's Army.
I'm
No.
Dr. Jerry in this league, and then I'm Jerry's kids in the other league.
The one year I won the Super Bowl, my team name was Brock Sauceweiler.
Ty, I wasn't paying attention to our score, and I woke up, my stomach just dropped.
Yeah.
I was just sick.
Yeah, I didn't realize it till literally when I texted in
It-
the group.
Felt so bad.
Yeah. All right, we ready for the games?
So, Melvin,
I hadn't even offered it yet. I was officially.
okay.
Giants.
Go ahead.
Giants at Packers. Packers are -8. Over under is 41.
If I'm correct, isn't this not a London game?
Yeah, you are correct.
Oh,
It
this
in
is a London.
This is a London game. The Packers struggled last week against a quarterbackless Patriots team at home, and the Patriots were doing a decent job running the rock. With that being said, 8 is a lot of points. I don't think you fix that in a London game. Saquon Barkley's back. The Giants are playing decent. I'm taking the Giants +8 in London.
You know what, Jake? You flipped me on that. I'm gonna ride with you and go Giants
go.
+8 as well.
Let's go, man.
I was not gonna vote or bet against Ayahuasca Aaron, but changed my mind.
Ayahuasca Aaron's the man.
Yep.
He might still win.
I'm rolling with Ayahuasca Aaron. Yeah, they looked bad last week, but I feel like everybody is going to be on the Giants this week. Rodgers is still Rodgers. He'll get it figured out. Yes, the Giants' record, is pretty good, but they've beat some pretty bad teams. So I'll roll with the Packers.
I'm going to go with the over 41. That's awfully low. Packers are going to put up points. Giants will have to put up 13 to 16, so give me the over.
I'm with Brady. I think Saquon's back. Packers are going to put up points. I agree with that. Giants really haven't beat anyone, but I think their offense is good enough. Give me the over. I'll ride with Dr. Brad.
Whatever. Dr. Jerry's here, too.
All right, Chargers at the Browns. Chargers are -2.5. The over-under is 47.5.
So I'm starting to believe in the AFC that there's really only 2 good teams, and it's the Bills and the Chiefs. And everybody else will beat up on everybody. In a normal setting, I would probably take the Chargers -2.5 here. But I feel like the dog pound rallies. Jacoby Brissett's been playing very good. And I feel like this is a big game, even though both teams are 2-2. So I will take the points here. Taking the Browns +2.5 against the Chargers at home.
I'm going Chargers -2.5, sticking with the AFC West. And even though I like the new elf in the Browns stadium, a lot of people hate it. I think it's sick. I'm riding with the Chargers -2.5.
I will take the Browns coming off the loss and the Chargers flying across the country for a 1:00 game. So give me the Browns +2.5.
That was smart.
I'm taking the Chargers -2.5. Brissett's pretty good at keeping games close, but it's less than a field goal, so Chargers -2.5.
I'm also riding with the Chargers -2.5. Cleveland really hasn't played anyone. Like, who they just Falcons, Steelers. Fuck, who are their wins? The Steelers and someone else? I don't know. Or no, they lost to the Steelers. Didn't they?
Wait.
Or did they beat the Steelers?
The Browns beat the Steelers.
No. Yeah, the Browns beat the Steelers. We beat the Bengals.
Okay. I got a little confused.
Cornfused.
Don't worry, you weren't a fan then.
No, I wasn't. Now I am. Now I'm locked in.
Sheesh.
Chargers -2.5. Browns kind of stink.
And they're the Browns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're the Browns.
Whatever.
I'll ride
Is
with
that everyone?
I'll ride with Unk and his Browns.
Brownie the elf.
Unc
Elf
likes
is
the
tight.
Browns.
Yeah, he's a Browns.
Ew.
He's Cleveland everything.
I mean, that's good for baseball right now.
Like, yeah, it is. I was talking to him earlier. He's like, because the Guardians play Saturday at noon.
Does he want tickets?
Huh?
Does he want tickets?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I know someone who has tickets.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tight. But he's like, you think we can get one of the TVs outside of your dad's on the Guardians? I was like, dude, college football's on. Like, there's no way we're going to get you a TV outside. So I was like, you can watch it inside. He's like, all right, that works. What? I'm excited for playoff baseball, though. I really am.
I'll watch it.
It's electric. Like,
That
the
sport-
crowds.
That sport fucking sucks,
Dude,
dude.
but the playoffs.
I've never
It
watched.
sucks.
I don't think I've ever watched a baseball game in my life.
I was super happy when I was watching Ole Miss and Kentucky last week, and I got to see Aaron Judge get walked and hit by
Oh
a
my
pitch.
god, that kept pissing me off. I'm
I was
so happy
so
that
happy.
shit's done.
So glad I could watch
So
that.
am I the only one who will watch playoff baseball? You watch any playoff baseball?
Not really, not unless the Pirates are in it.
Dude, the atmosphere is electric.
I'll definitely watch elimination games.
Yeah.
But like game like 3 and 4, like I don't really care about
They
that.
get fired up.
Yeah, they do.
It's
a lot
good
more
stuff.
exciting.
Nothing.
So,
Nothing more electric than playoff fucking NASCAR, baby.
That's right.
Let's get
That's
it.
fucking right.
Facts. Watch one, Neil.
Actually,
You'll
when are
never
you
go
guys
back,
going? You guys are
Melvin.
going this weekend?
We're going
next
Sunday.
weekend?
It's on
Okay,
Sunday.
so-
The Bank of America Roval 400 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. I'm riding with the number 20 car, Christopher Bell.
Hold that. Actually, let me just write that down.
Write it down.
I'm probably gonna
You got
bet
me
it
in
since
my
you guys are
zone.
gonna-
You got me in my zone. I'm just telling you now.
Yes.
Right in the middle of our NFL slate. I don't
Bell.
care.
Sprinkle a little cheddar cheese on that Christopher Bell
Is
dub.
that who you like too?
Dude, I told him, I was like, we have to.
We're riding
root for
on
the
him
same
this week.
person.
Yeah.
You guys got to bet it before you go.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
are.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So Christopher Bell's the guy.
Christopher Bell's the guy.
All right, I'll bet him Sunday.
what's the payout on that?
It's plus 1,600, but not NASCAR. That's how
That's
it's
how-
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
They're all high.
They're all
Yeah.
high like that.
Dude, when COVID was going on, I think I've told this before, but when it was just NASCAR and UFC going on, I would text Hank every Sunday for NASCAR.
Hank's
picks.
good
we
at
were
it.
all in that group chat. Hank would give out.
Dude, he would give
Winners.
out heaters, dude. It was unbelievable how much money I made from betting NASCAR because of Hank.
Betting NASCAR's fun, and especially
It is
like
very fun.
he said, playoff NASCAR's legit, dude. And like once it gets down to the end and the stages really don't matter anymore, it's now just wins.
Yeah.
Like the
Mhm.
moves these guys will make are insane. Gun 190,
Dude, yeah.
200 miles an hour. It's
Like-
Dude,
nuts.
even after COVID, when all sports were back, like on Sundays, I would still be watching.
It's
NASCAR.
fun.
The ending of the Talladega race last weekend was electric.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just these dudes back and forth
Yeah.
battling, like pushing each other, shoving each other,
Dude.
going a million miles an hour, just hitting
And
each
then
other.
it's so electric the last lap that like
Oh
they
my
don't care
gosh.
if like they're
Yeah,
crashing
dude,
into each other.
it
They're
is-
just trying to win so bad.
It's electric.
Especially when like you have like the 4 dudes in the front, the 2 dudes that have been pushing each
like
other.
push it.
And
Push,
then and then all of a sudden it's just like a fucking free for all, dude, and they're fighting each other. It's
Yeah.
the best.
What's Ricky Bobby's odds?
Plus 20,000. But the crazy part is there are some racers like I'll scroll to the bottom and bet some of the guys. Some of them are like,
were like
plus 75,000.
100,000.
Yeah, it's
I was
crazy.
Just looking.
You gotta throw 5 on that. You never know.
Yeah,
Just throw a
for
dollar,
sure.
you'll win 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, third game: Cowboys at the Rams. Rams are -5. The over under is 43.5.
Sorry, Big Ty. This is no shade. I just
okay.
think the Rams, after losing that game, come back. The offense is firing, so I'm taking the Rams -5. I do think it could be a very close game going down. I think Cooper Rush will play well because I think Cooper Rush is a dog, but I think Sean McVay and Stafford click this week, so I'm taking the Rams -5.
I'm riding with the Cowboys this week. Shout out my man Tidro. Cowboys +5.
Swimming like Nemo.
Swimming like Nemo. They keep winning. They're going to keep on winning. Let's go. Cowboys +5.
I have the over 43.5. It's
a great pick.
Anything else to say?
It's a
I
great
don't like
pick.
that.
I'm taking the over 43.5, but if I had to pick the spread, I would take the Cowboys +5.
So you're going over as well.
Yes.
It's a great pick. Add the Cowboys then. Tough guy.
Probably will.
I'm taking the I'm taking the Cowboys +5. And if I was gonna bet the over under, I was actually gonna say the under as my second pick. Cowboys defense is very, very, very good. Rams are having a lot of trouble with their offensive line. I think Parsons and Tank Lawrence will get to Stafford. So yeah, I don't know. But I'm gonna ride with the Cowboys +5, and I'll probably play the under as well.
You know, man, Ty, you don't make money betting on Cowboys unders, dude. You don't do it.
Yeah, but it's a little different than usual. It's a little different than usual.
I'm just saying.
All right,
saying.
fourth game. Eagles at the Cardinals. Eagles are -5. The over-under is 49.
Dude, the Eagles might not lose a game. I'm taking the Eagles -5. They're unreal. They're just very good. That's all I have to say.
I am also riding Eagles -5. My long-lost Greg, Chris Scopoletti, is a diehard Eagles fan, and he's flying out to the game, so I got to root for my boy. Fly, Eagles, fly.
I have the over 49.
Some over-unders for you, huh?
Yeah.
I'm taking Eagles -5. You just can't bet against the Eagles right now.
They're unreal.
Pretty good.
Pretty fucking good.
Give me the Cardinals +5. I think the Eagles are about due for a loss. I fucking hate the Eagles.
There's
so
just
maybe
there's
that's
no
why.
reason for you
can
to
I
pick
change my
the
pick?
Cardinals.
You're about to do it too, aren't you?
Can I change my pick? I'm
Yeah.
also going to take the Cardinals +5.
There's no reason.
I do
The
think there's a
Cardinals
reason.
are looking a little better. They're looking a little better, and I think the Eagles are due for a loss.
But they're the best team in the NFL right now.
no, they're not.
Who's
They're
better?
undefeated.
Who's better than the Eagles right now?
The team in their division.
No, you're not. Dude.
There's just the Cardinals. Have you seen their first half? Like,
I agree, but they've also
point
covered
spread?
the last 3 weeks.
Okay, all right, take that.
I know Jacksonville. Like people are all hyped up that what they did against Jacksonville, but at the end of the day, it's still Jacksonville. Like Jacksonville's definitely better.
Jacksonville's
but
good.
I wouldn't say they're good.
They're
better.
good.
They're
What's
AFC
good?
good.
What's good?
They'll be battling for a playoff.
They're in the
spot.
playoff hunt.
Not a chance this year.
You want to bet?
Oh,
Yes, I do. What do you think? I bet they go. What is there? 17 games now. I'll
Yeah.
go.
Do you think they go 500 or better?
I'd need to look at the schedule first, but I bet they go 7-10, 8-9.
Their
They won't
division
go 500.
stinks.
They're going to go 500.
That's what he just said.
I said I don't think they'll go 500.
You just said
7-10,
7-10,
8-9.
8-9. You dumbass.
Let me look at the schedule first.
Settle
and I'll
down,
get
Brad.
But I mean, your whole thing of saying that they're going to make the playoffs.
Take it easy.
You're assuming that they're going to win the division.
I said playoff hunt.
Okay. So they're going to have to win the division to get in because the AFC
Didn't
North.
Tennessee? Wait, whose division are they in? Is Tennessee in their division?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tennessee's going to win that division.
okay,
They're
fine, so
looking
then-
better.
They're going to have to beat out either the Bengals or the Ravens. They're going to have to beat out either the Dolphins or the Bills. They're going to have to beat out the Chargers or the
That whole division.
Chiefs.
Or the Raiders.
Or
Don't
the
sleep on the
Raiders.
Raiders still.
So you're telling me they're better than one of those
What about me?
5 teams that they're going to
You
beat?
They're
didn't
going to
even say the
finish better than
Broncos.
Well, the
500.
I said the whole division. You didn't mention the Broncos.
Better than
Truth
500.
be told, I forgot they were in that division. There was no shade. But I
Do you
agree.
believe there's no shade?
I do think the
With that
Broncos.
face, yeah.
I think the Broncos are better than the Jaguars. Absolutely.
That whole division's
Thank
better
you.
than the Jaguars. There's no doubt about it.
I know losing to an 0-3 Raiders team looks bad, but
That was so
also
trash.
that's a rivalry game and a divisional game, and the Raiders are not bad.
They were due for a dub as well.
Yeah. So I mean that. Yeah.
So
I'll just leave it at that.
are we betting Ty?
Let me look at the schedule, please.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you got to assume they're going to play
Todd, the only
the
thing that
Titans
benefits
twice,
the only thing
the
that benef-
Colts twice, and the Texans twice.
That's the only thing. That,
Texans are awful.
the only thing that benefits
Colts
them
are
is they play
awful.
in the worst division in the AFC.
Yeah, but they're not going to win that division.
So do I think that they could win their division at 8-9? Sure,
I don't think the Titans are that
but
bad.
I don't think the Titans are as bad as people think.
Yeah, I don't either. What are they now? 2-2, I think? They've won the last 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure.
They're pretty bad. That
As long as you
division
got
sucks.
King Henry, just feed that man the rock.
Yeah.
Taylor the one's dead though.
He is dead, RIP.
Keep ducking,
RIP.
Ty. Keep
RIP.
ducking.
I said, let me look at the schedule.
Okay.
Should I turn on him?
Yes.
Oh my
Whoa.
God!
Why people haven't done it
Shots
sooner.
fired.
You said they were bad. They're
I
not
didn't
bad.
say they were bad. I
You
said
said
they're-
under 500. That's bad.
for a team that wins like 4 games a year, that's not bad.
Okay, then take the bet.
That's like
He will not be peer pressured. That is my main king. My second king is in the blue right now. He will not be pressured
Yeah,
until
thank
he
you,
does his
Melvin.
research.
I'm-
Leave him
okay.
alone.
Wait, you switch up that quick?
He's always been my king.
You switched up that quick?
I still support you.
Man, Melvin, you're digging yourself in a fucking hole you're not gonna be able to get out of.
You
pal.
can't get on everyone's good side.
Just drop him, Jake.
I mean, this
I'm
you
making
literally
new
just
enemies.
said I was
I
your
make
king.
new enemies every day. Of course, you know what? All I do is give out winners, and I got Nick Taylor. Shout out Nick Taylor. I might as well say it. I'll wait till he comes on the pod so we can have a nice old debate.
Whoa!
Shout out Nick,
him
my
out.
only hater. He just has a dig at me every week. So Nick, when you listen to this on Saturday morning and you're watching it, I know you can't see me, but thumbs up, buddy. Let's have a good week.
Maybe we'll try to wonder when he's coming in for the wedding,
Dude,
Maybe we'll aim for wedding week.
Well, I was gonna ask, would you be able to do it Thursday, or would you rather do it Wednesday?
I could do Thursday.
Yeah, because I'm assuming he'll be in by Thursday. You have to assume.
Well, you
I
don't
think
want to
so.
assume. You know what that
I
does.
bet he's in Thursday, maybe Wednesday.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you, Nick.
Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah. I'll ask him. I'll text him after this. All right, let's get this over with. Let's do the last game. Bengals at the Ravens. Ravens are -3. Over/under is 48.5.
I refuse to bet against Lamar Jackson right now, even though
He's so good.
he hasn't covered every game, but I'm still taking the Ravens -3.
Yeah, I hate betting against Joe Burrow just because I
Same.
love him.
I love both of them.
But I'm going Ravens. Ravens -3 as well.
Lamar looks like a MVP candidate, real serious MVP candidate right now. I'll go with Lamar at home -3.
I'm going to take the Bengals +3. It's going to be a
Oh.
close game, I think.
You guys want a fun stat?
Yeah.
That I think is really, really fun.
Yeah. Let's have some fun.
I love fun stuff.
Let's have
The
fun.
Ravens have 2 losses this year, okay? And they've only trailed in games by a combined 17 seconds.
I think it's 14.
What?
Yes.
That's wild,
That
actually.
is very wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would just hurt me if I was a Ravens fan.
Me personally, even though they're 2-2, I seriously believe Baltimore's one of the best teams in the NFL.
Agreed.
Aren't there 2
They just
losses?
got,
Who's their 2 losses? Both really good
Bills?
teams.
The Bills and
And
the
the
Dolphins.
And the
And
the-
Dolphins.
and the Dolphins, yeah.
Yep.
And they got J.K. Dobbins back.
I think they're one of the best teams in the NFL.
Dude, that hurts so much in the wild card, too.
Yeah.
Fuck, that sucks. for
So
them.
I'm going with the Ravens -3.
I s-
Cincinnati's looked better the last couple weeks, but their offensive line still scares me. Just think the Ravens are really
I mean,
good.
I just think that the Ravens literally. I don't know. I still think they'll win their division.
they're
be quite
winning that
honest.
division. There's no doubt.
Like I hate going against Joe Burrow, but I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Burrow will get better as the year.
He
year
will,
goes
They've
but I
on.
looked
mean-
better the last
Yeah.
few weeks.
He will,
Yeah.
but I don't know. They got lucky that Tua was out of that game against the Dolphins because if you remember, the Dolphins on that first series were moving, and I mean, so did the Bengals. But
I think if Tua
I think
would
the
have
Ravens
played, they
are-
would have beat Cincy.
I think the Ravens are really good.
Yeah, Tua
Yeah, I
fucked
do
up
too.
my parlays.
And it's a contract year for Lamar, and he's been
Yeah.
going insane. Like,
No, he's earning that money now.
yeah.
Yeah, Ravens are
He's like Aaron
pissed.
Judge betting on himself. And look what Judge did. Hit 62 homers.
He plays baseball.
But he did. He
The worst you can do is get hit by a pitch. Lamar can
What do
get
you
killed.
mean?
Yeah, juice
Do you
balls
not
this
understand
year.
what I mean?
Juice balls.
Aaron Judge
Yeah, he's
declined.
betting on himself, but it's not as big of a risk in baseball. That's what I'm saying. He's not taking as
That's
big
not
of
what
a
I'm
risk.
saying, though.
Okay,
My
what are you
point is
saying?
the contract. Like, Aaron Judge could have got like $400 million. He said, fuck that. I'm going to play another year without signing. And now he just broke the AL record for homers.
Yeah.
He's going to get a ginormous contract.
But that's not as big of a risk as Lamar's taking.
no, you're right, because he would have got paid bank regardless. But
Right.
he's still betting on himself
Yeah.
by not signing a contract.
Is this friends turned enemies?
I mean, he
Ty
doesn't.
said he needed to turn on him, so go off.
I
Go
just like a
off.
healthy debate.
Yeah,
Listen,
That's
I
'cause I
can't
have-
I
help
mean, you're
it.
right. They're both taking
I
risks.
can't help it that baseball and football money's not the same. You
Oh,
know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
But they're still doing the same thing, just in a different sport.
I mean, let's be honest. Like, unless you're like a football money, kind of sucks
Yeah.
compared to like MLB money and NBA money.
Oh yeah.
Like a
It
player
makes
in the
no
NBA
sense.
gets signed for like 3 years and like $36 million for being.
Oh yeah, that's that's
seven-
terrible.
a
I'm
second player off
shocked
the
they can
bench
even
and just being
afford
a
to
3-and-D,
buy
like-
dinner. Jesus Christ!
Timothy Mozgov got 4 years, $72
That's what I
million
mean,
from the
like-
Lakers.
NBA money and
Yeah, but also it is kind of different though because NBA rosters have like 11 people on them, where NFL rosters have like 53.
The
Well,
NBA cap
that-
goes
that,
up.
but-
It goes up though.
Well, they have Japan and like China and shit too.
China.
The NFL don't have like the overseas reach that NBA does.
What do you mean, bro? They play in London.
That don't count.
London. And they're playing in Germany, dude.
Mexico.
City.
You sound like you're from London.
You sound like you're from London. I can't wait. I can't wait for Black Friday, 2 p.m., cracking maybe my first beverage. USA versus England in the World Cup. The Londons will be flying that
We'll be
day.
going nuts.
Oh, fucking fish and chips, drinking a pint, bro.
In it, bro.
It's a fucking great day, isn't it? You hear? London.
Yo, old bloke. They call each other blokes.
Old bloke.
What's said more of the podcast? London.
London.
Or Schwarf.
The Schwarf. The Schwarf sounds like he's from London.
Oh, man, I can't wait. Wankers. You fucking wankers.
Bloody L.
Bloody hell's gonna be a
Bloody
good
L.
time.
Wingardium Leviosa. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
London.
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 And I'm done.
I'm London.
Well, that was very fun.
That was good.
That was fun.
I think we just found the clip.
Crying.
London.
We might need 2 clips. He's trying to get you with the
Yeah,
mayonnaise.
that's true.
That's going to be a good clip, isn't it?
Isn't it?
In it, bro.
Bloody good time. JT, thank you for coming.
Yeah,
man.
Thank you.
JT.
Thank you, guys.
Best of luck.
It was a blast. I had a great time. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Absolutely. So follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Juice Fisherman. Subscribe to the Juice Box YouTubes. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe.
Follow me on Twitter, Brady_21_.
Just a couple shout outs. Shout out Nick Taylor, my #1 hater. Hope you have a great and fantastic week. Can't wait to debate on Saturday morning. Brady, shout out to you for being a trooper. Actually, just kidding. Follow me on Twitter at
Burn.
I'm going to let you go last because I want to hear like the whole like
Oh, hell yeah.
juice box thing at the
Yeah, I'm
end.
down. Let's do it.
At Tyler Drow 24_ on Twitter and Instagram. JT, please take us away.
I will
Shout out
close
Will
this
Levis
out.
too. Sorry, JT.
You can follow me on Instagram. That's John Theodore Nixon. That's John Theodore Nixon on Instagram. I'm on the Juicebox Podcast Twitter. That's at the Juicebox Pod. That's at the Juicebox Pod. Follow us on Facebook, the Juicebox Podcast. We are not the Diabetes, the Juicebox Podcast. Bye-bye.